3C Mentoring Program is a program meant for entrepreneurs who wanted to be more successful. In this program, you will learn how to create the best version of yourself. If you ask me to use a word to describe how to become a successful entrepreneur, I will use the word better, which means to be more desirable or effective. In the journey of betterment, the entrepreneur is doing better each time to become more successful. To be better off, we need to know what to improve. Do you know whether you improve sufficiently or adequately? Or are you trying to improve only when there are challenges? Are you able to systematically and holistically make improvements to consistently achieving successes? Under our mentoring program, we focus on improving 12 specially designed areas to make an entrepreneur more successful. These 12 areas form a powerful formula to allow the entrepreneur to achieve more, become happier, and impact society. You will learn the formula and prioritize which area to improve first to maximize the entrepreneur growth during the mentoring session. The 12 areas are specially selected and interconnected to each other to allow values to flow from one area to another following the formula set to produce impressive results. Rich enough, good network, healthy body, strong will to be, know how to improve, supportive team, conducive ENV, correct mindset, plan, commit, diligent, intelligent enough, good stamina, and sufficient capacity are the 12 areas that the program will be focusing on. When you take the correct steps to improve any of these 12 areas, you will find that you can perform much better than before as an entrepreneur. Take rich enough for example. The word enough is a tricky one. You may feel $1,000 enough to finance your entrepreneur development and maintenance, but another person may think otherwise. What will you do when you are not rich enough? Are you going to work harder, marry a rich person, or get yourself a rich goddaddy, and how much more is considered enough? If you can get richer, but are unable to know when is rich enough, you will find yourself fall into a vicious cycle, restless seeking money, but remain extremely unhappy and tired. If you know what is rich enough for you, and know how to achieve it, you will be very motivated to go for it. But when you achieve the rich enough, you will find something missing, and get into a restless stage again. Why is this so? This is because you still have another 11 areas to develop. You are still at the very early stage of the journey to become a successful entrepreneur. You may wonder why you need to improve your support team. First, we need to know that an entrepreneur's support team is different from a company support team. The company support team will be dissolved when you leave the company, but the entrepreneur's support team stays with him for his entire lifetime. More importantly, the entrepreneur's support team focus on making the entrepreneur more successful. For instance, a good criterion of your support team is to have a resourceful team member. Whenever you need new ideas or solutions, you can brainstorm with resourceful team members to increase your chance of success. You will learn how to design and improve your support team during the mentoring session. Furthermore, if you can integrate the rich enough with your support team, you will increase your output exponentially. Yes, I mean exponentially. The impact is not 1 + 1 is equal to 3, the improvement can be 10 times and more. You will see a much greater impact when you integrate all these 12 areas. However, you need to note that it is very hard to improve all of them concurrently. Therefore, you need to prioritize and set goals and sub-goals to make improvements possible. And this is where a good mentoring program makes a big difference. 3C Mentoring Program is designed to help you to create the best version of yourself as an entrepreneur. The goals are there, you don't need to search around aimless and wasting a lot of time. We are very focused to improve the goals to make you more successful. You are given frameworks and models to make improvement easier, faster, and more effective. As flexibility is in our blood, the program allows adjustments, so that your growth is based on your real needs. You are motivated and work with anticipation as you have a direction and purpose. You will work on all the 12 goals to improve your 12 areas contained within the successful formula to produce impressive results. We will conduct a post-mentoring follow-up to review your growth. So, let's look at how we conduct the mentoring program to deliver these values. We use the growth approach to effectively create values to make you a more successful entrepreneur. Step 1 is to set the goal, where we prioritize and set your 12 goals and align them with your values. Our 5 or 3O goal setting model helps you to create quality main and sub-goals that drive your activities towards a greater entrepreneur. After the goals are set, we will develop an entrepreneur life book to ascertain what you are now, and to a roadmap of your future. We then adjust the goals when there is a mismatch between the goals and the life book. This reality checks to reduce risks and draw us closer to reality. Whenever opportunities arise, we will incorporate those relevant ones through prioritizing and strategizing them into the formula. Now that we have everything set in, you need to shape a better version of yourself. We need to manage the progress during the mentoring sessions through the business clinic approach. This model is very important to systematically make you more disciplined, motivated, and controlled. Finally, we need to note that achieving your goals is not yet considered done. You need to move a step further to use what you have achieved correctly to complete the full cycle. The correct way of enjoying the fruit of success opens the door to the next one. We know this approach will do good for you because there are already 400 plus companies and 200 plus managers and CEOs who benefited from it. 3C help companies to grow business correctly so they can become more successful. We are on the mission to create and spread good business vibes to produce more happy people and a healthy planet. And this is what our mentor advocates on. JC, our mentor, has 20 plus years in management positions in MNCs, Philips Electronics and Reed's Exhibition and startups by providing strategic direction, financial decision, interim GM, CFO, CEO, business growth, digitalization and improvements across the APAC. He is a management consultant specializes in management solutions, which cover growth, turnaround, and risk, that benefited about 400 plus companies with diverse culture, trade, and leadership. He is a serial entrepreneur and has co-founded businesses in the IT, trading, consulting, and construction industries. We believe you will enjoy JC's mentoring session. And lastly, we come to the end of this presentation. Our unique and powerful approach in developing an entrepreneur is both formula and holistic driven. We develop entrepreneurs not just to make money, but also to build a whole person who is responsible to society and accountable for the actions made. If you are in the juncture to start a business, or not sure whether to continue the business or wanted to become a more successful entrepreneur, you can simply book a free advice session by clicking the link or scan the QR code, or you may drop a note to us with the contacts available below. Once again, thank you for your time.